Hey guys, so I'm back, and today we've got another Total War Warhammer 2 battle. In this, I'm controlling the Beastmen, led by Taurox the Brass Bull, which you can see this guy. Oh, wrong button. You can see this guy, absolute unit. He's sitting over here with 130 armor, 500 weapon strength, and it only gets better. I've also got some Razor Gore Herd. Now this is just a multiplayer battle, 2v2. I just grabbed them because I had extra money, and I don't know, they just seemed cool. I don't think people use them that often. So yeah. I've also got a Gorgon right here in the back. This guy, another huge unit. Uh, he's awesome. I keep getting on this guy's stats. Come on. There we go. He restores hit points in melee, which is terrifying for a beast of that size. He's got decent armor, but he's anti-large. I didn't know what we were going up against with the Dark Elves and the Dwarves, so I just wanted to be sure. I also brought a Jabberslythe. This is the first time I've actually ever used one of these, and I'll be honest, they're amazing. Not only do they have this damage to combatants around them, but they also, like, as they get hit, they spew out this bile blood or whatever that does more damage. Crazy, crazy awesome. Um, Anyways, so this is part of my army. The other part of my army is surrounding the enemy already. I have 5 units of Gore Herd, just the regular double axe guys. And I also have 4 units of Centaurs. Now these guys, again, pretty good. Nice charge. The Vanguard deployment is what I'm looking for. Perfect Vigor also helps a lot. My ally over here is Chaos, and what we've got going on is I actually didn't see what they picked, so this is nice. Some Chaos Warriors, some Chaos Marauders, some Chosen. That's going to be pretty clutch. Archaon, the Ever-Chosen, is their lord. Looks like he's got most of his spells and stuff. 2 Exalted Heroes, seems a little overkill to me. Some Aspiring Champions, Chosen Halberds, Chaos Spawn, those guys are fun. So where's Halberds? They got a unit of Marauder Horsemen, 2 units of Marauder Horsemen. So overall, pretty, again, melee-focused build. I'm hoping that we don't see, like, a lot of cheese from the other team, like 1 cav unit and then like 6 dragons or something. Because I've seen that a couple times, and that's just not super fun to play against. Alright, let's see. Dark Riders and Dark Riders with repeater crossbows. These guys look pretty cool. Shades, always deadly. Dark Shards. Argoneth Executioners. Yeah, yikes. Okay. Dark Shards. I didn't really. Red Spears. Okay, just like a regular army. Red Lord Sword and Crossbow. Okay. Now, my main focus was the Dwarves here, since they run my side. They got some Iron Breakers up front, Giant Slayers, Iron Breakers, Giant Slayer, or just Slayers, and then Iron Breakers. Now, Iron Breakers, a lot of a lot of damage, soaking capability. They can also, deal out a lot of damage, but they've got high leadership, high defense, high armor. They are the pinnacle of Dwarven kind, in my opinion. They also have 2 of these Grudge Thrower catapults, and then 3 Thunderers, which are a tough unit. And then their lord is just Thoric Ironbrow. So he's just a priest. He's just a priest guy. So 50-50, but they've got more units than we do. But again, a lot of their units are over here, Red Spears and whatnot. So as you can see, I immediately start rushing forward. I am all about that aggressive action when it comes to being the Beastmen. So while I'm getting the small main force over here, I'm just going to try and break through somehow with my cavalry. So Centaur's coming over here just to distract. I knew one was going to get caught, so it might as well be this one. Everyone else is coming in here against these catapults, while the slow this down. While the main damage-dealing piece is coming up here. These Razor Gores are going to come in and also hit some of these Thunderers too. They were in skirmish mode, I assume, and they started running. So these guys, let's just see the slow charge. There we go. They are armor piercing, so that should help a little bit in the fight against the Ironbreakers, but probably not much. Again, we're getting into some real tender units back here. The Grudge Throwers for one, and then a bunch of Thunderers. Alright, here's Taurox. He's got to push past everybody. Going after these Thunderer units over here. Oh, wow. Pretty sick. Do something cool. Alright, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, well now all the Gore Herd are in, so now we've just pretty much completely surrounded this whole bit. As you can see, we're just going to clean everything up here. I've got the Jabber Scythe in. Now, fun fact about these guys, besides the anti-infantry, the Jabber Scythe is just, like, really good against dwarves, in my opinion. Because they've got the magic, they've got the poison, they've got armor piercing, they're anti-infantry. It all sort of adds up. Huge fan. So this thing is going to come in clutch in this battle. Checking in on our allies. Nothing's happened yet. Well, we can see the Ironbreakers are sort of throwing their satchel charges, blowing up on my guys. It's not super great. Gore Herd coming in here to finish things out. The Gorgon, he's in there. He's looking super cool. Yeah, just a blade storm. So yeah, these Ironbreakers outmanned. Oh, Taurox, get in there. Yeah, he's a. Oh wow. Yeah, he's putting in the work. So over here, let's just check it out. Looks like the Chaos Spawn got in. Ooh, against the Harganeth Executioners. Not a good fight for these Executioners. They really want to be in probably against these Chaos Marauders or the Mir Guard. Because they're just gonna get yeah, sizably wrecked by these guys. Looks like that's just about the only engagement so far on this side. Everything else is getting in. I'm not sure exactly why they weren't peppering them from afar. No clue. But over here, it looks like some of these Giant Slayers went out of bounds. Now I'm going to go try and finish them off with some Gore Herd, and well, that Razor Gore Herd just got destroyed, but some other infantry might be able to help. You can see the Jabber Scythe in the distance, just putting in the work. Oh, yep, there's some vile gook. Yeah, so they're just going to town. Let's check it in. 31 kills, probably a lot of damage. Taurox is about the same. Over here, I have the. Oh, looks like he was getting beat up. The Gorgon and melee with their Thoric Ironbrow. Give him someone to fight, just to keep him occupied. All my routing units are coming back. I decided to just, they're just Centaurs. I'll just keep throwing them back in over and over again. Just trying to get more value out of them, more distractions. My side of the battle has pretty much wrapped up. Like, these Ironbreakers and Slayers, obviously they're going to fight till the last man. Strong dwarves. But my, like, swift ambush really just switched things around. And I think the Jabber Scythe really just clutched things out, too. Over here you can see that the Chaos team really just, oh, well, they're getting peppered now. Oh my goodness. They can't stand up to the Chosen, especially with this. The Cascading Fire Cloak. Look at those stats. It's too much. So yeah, like while they could have peppered them from afar, I think that's what they're trying to do now. It's a little too late. These guys are just so heavily armored, so that's gonna be tough too. They got in over here to help me out, deal with the dwarves with the thunderers. That's really nice of them. Yeah, again, these units over here sort of ineffective because my guys are either routed, come in for a charge, and then break, and it's just not super handy. Over here, some routing. My routing unit and some of their units are like fine. They're gonna come back soon. Yep, just some iron breakers. Satchel charges really went in. Taurox over here. Look at him. He's gonna take this fight and be very happy about it. The Jabberslith and the Gorgon just trying to, oh my god, rack up as many kills on these iron breakers. Unfortunately, you cannot break iron breakers; they're so tough. But soon Taurox should be dead. He's going up against the Brass Bull himself. Also a Jabberslith and a Gorgon, just like the giants here. Oh, that was sick. Just spraying bodies in blood. That's pretty awesome. Over here, Chaos still just tanking away, going in. Looks like some of the Chosen have been cut down, probably from all these Dark Shards. Yeah, you can see him still shooting at them. Oh, looks like a little firestorm too. Yeah, that's just gonna eat up that unit a little bit more. Just chasing off some aspiring champions. These guys are really tough for their small unit size. So that's just gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be tough. Over here, again, my guys, mid-tier infantry going up against, like, best of the best for the dwarves. It's pretty much just Taurox, the Gorgon, and the Jabberslith left. They're pretty awesome. My guys sort of coming back in from routing, but it's not enough to, like, actually pose a threat. So look at these guys. Oh my goodness. We're gonna check up on the kills again real quick. Gorgon's at 46 now, and he's still regenning, which is beautiful. Jabberslith's at 87, not regenning, but still spewing out disgustingness. Taurox up here is 1v4ing the Dwarf Army Remnants with 71 kills, buffed to all hell. Look at him. This is the exact scenario he wants to be in. Looks like Taurox about to go down too, or at least be routed. Oh, Jabberslith came in too. Yeah, this is not great. Looks like some Gore Herd is gonna be catching up to some Thunderers over here. They sort of strutted into battle. They didn't really want to fight. They're not gonna win, but any more kills they can do is nice. Looks like Taurox is shaken a little bit, but again, most things seem to have been cleared up a little bit. Some more Iron Breakers are coming in. Again, they just don't die. Look at that, 200 kills. Craziness. Unfortunately, they can't really stand up to the Jabberslith. This thing is just too much of a unit. And Taurox, he's just crazy awesome. Over here, sort of just token resistance. Those guys look super cool, by the way. I like them a lot. Token resistance, Dread Spears, but they're nothing to Chaos Warriors. A couple of Dark Shards, some Shades, but they no longer have their ammo. That's what I'm looking for. Up against Archeon and an Exalted Hero, they're gonna get crushed too. Sort of a cleanup game at the moment, but it still says it's fairly close. I guess it's because the enemy hero has ammo. This Cainite assassin has been putting in some good work. Yeah, it's just the potential for this turnaround. I think if they had moved over and supported their friend, the dwarves, as they were getting jumped by me, then it might have been a little bit more fair. Like, they had plenty of opportunity to just destroy the Jabbers Life and the Gorgon with their arrows. But I think just the positioning was a little off. But yeah, so this is pretty much my army at the moment, is these three guys. And then anything routing coming back. But look at that hideous, grotesque beast. Oh, get the butt shot. Yeah. It's really, it's really cloudy over here, huh? Get the Gorgon back in there. But look at this. This Dreadlord, 38 kills just with the crossbow. I don't think they've landed yet. Wow, these Chaos guys are fast. Mirror Guard? They don't seem faster than normal, but I don't know what it is about them. But they're pretty cool. Yeah, so these guys are just being caught. They're stuck on the skirmish mode. I'm going to be sending my own elite squad over here. Just to finish things off. This Lord's gonna need to land soon. It's just getting pelted by some horsemen, but that's not really gonna take it out. So it's either just they're gonna chain route, or we're gonna have to wait for them to land at some point. I think they're gonna come land shortly. There we go. No, are they on the move? I don't know what's happening. There we go. Now they landed. Now all my guys are gonna come in. Just this big grotesque, like, group. Look at that! What a screenshot! Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep fast forwarding for now. They're just gonna keep jumping this guy over and over again. So yes. Pure victory for myself, but a victory nonetheless. That's what I'm telling myself. As you can see, I'm going to go over some of the damage values and whatnot. Taurox, 101 kills. He was fighting against Slayers and Ironbreakers and stuff. He did real good. Some of these guys, not so great, but they did what they were there for. They were up against Ironbreakers and Slayers and stuff. Not exactly ideal, but it wasn't like an ambush scenario, so it's fine. All these Senegors, pretty good, except for this one. But I'm pretty sure I threw him into like spears, so I understand. The Gorgon, 75 kills, 7,000 damage, and he could have kept going too. As long as it's in melee, that regen of like 8 health per second or something. Awesome, insane, I love it. That Jabber's Life, look at the... Like, this thing did good, but this guy's on par with a legendary lord. Like, 147 kills, 13,000 damage, almost 14,000. I'm loving it. That's great. Let's see, important units for these guys. Definitely these, the Mirror Guard. You guys did a lot. Chaos Warriors, yeah. The Chosen, I think, got picked off pretty early. That makes sense. They were a high-value target. These guys just totally wrecked a unit of Executioners. And then Archeon, of course, with his magic, his sword. He's super strong. Over here, let's see. The Shades. Their armor piercing, just tough. One of the Executioners did pretty well. Must have been fighting against the Marauders and the Chosen and stuff. And then the Dwarves. Big money spend. I feel like these catapults are like at least 700 or something, and they've got some chevrons on them. Like, that's tough. That's a big money expenditure, and I took that out real quick. Now, yeah, it did cost me a lot of stuff, but some of the Thunderer units didn't do so well, and Ironbreaker didn't do so well. But they put up a much bigger fight than I would have thought. But yeah, so that's that battle. Really fun. I enjoyed it. I always like to see the Beastmen do well. Use some of these new units that I haven't used. Not my favorite faction, but it's up there pretty high. So hope you enjoyed.